Hi, my name is Gary Wilde. I'm the CEO of Wilde Insights. It's my own consulting firm. I'm a turnaround specialist and an executive wingman. My core business is about helping organizations break records. It's my passion. It's about taking you beyond in terms of what the perceived boundaries are in terms of performance, and then shattering those boundaries. The reason I'm passionate about the work that I do in terms of helping organizations break records is I've seen the results of the tools and methodologies I've used in the commercial space, and how that's enabled me to create record-breaking results in a very short space of time by breaking the rules that govern the behavior that produce the results in business. And so it's about questioning the legacy thinking and systems inside the organization that are actually holding the company back, because many people are so focused on concentrating on overcoming the challenges that lie ahead of them that they forget to look at, well, what are the conditions in place that are holding them back. So it's about how do you free yourself up to create forward momentum rather than looking for new innovative solutions to bring into the organization. It's what systems and legacy systems or conditions can I extract from the organization that are actually holding it back. So that's one of the tools. I also look at the innovative stuff as well, at bringing new and novel ideas into an organization. But the passion is around the fact that you can achieve step change inside your organization when you become present and very mindful of what are the existing conditions inside the organizations that govern our behavior, which then governs the results. You can't change the outcomes inside your business within the same set of rules that produce the undesirable outcomes. You've got to break the rules that governed behavior that produced the undesirable outcome. And that's the part that most people tend to be quite uncomfortable with or tend to resist. But that's where the answer to record-breaking results lies, is how do I break the rules that are governing my own thinking and behavior? So as a turnaround specialist, my key focus is to start at the top of the organization. Because when you look at the CEO or the board of directors, it's their model and map of the world that will determine the thought processes that create the strategy of the organization, and also cascade that thinking down into the organization. Now, if there are limitations built into that strategy or limitations built into their own thinking, those limitations will cascade through the organization as well. So a turnaround or a transformation, that starts by helping the senior executive team re-look at their model of business and leadership and strategy formulation, etc., and question whether their strategy is effective today, because their strategy may have been effective a few years ago or a few decades ago. But what I've found in business is that businesses are still stuck in the 20th century in terms of the kind of thinking strategies they employ to determine their business strategy. So it's about becoming future relevant now and saying, well, what is going to make me competitive in the 21st century? The greatest challenges that I encounter within the organizational environment is ego. It's the resistance to change. People don't like to admit to the fact that they don't know everything, particularly the band at the top of the organization. And that in itself is a legacy of the 20th century. And the 21st century leader is somebody who's very authentic and honest about their limitations and they're excited about the fact that they don't know everything, because that means they can learn something new and become even more effective at what they do. So the biggest challenge I face is overcoming the resistance to wanting to learn or admitting to the fact that there is much for them to learn.